He is the welterweight champion of the world in the UFC, the one and only Kamaru Usman. What's going on, my man? How are you feeling right now, especially with this fight coming up this Saturday?
Feeling good. A little hungry right now, but that's part of the process. So I'm feeling pretty good.
This fight right here, this is a guy in Edwards that you faced before. You've beat him by unanimous decision in 2015. Since then, though, he's won 10 in a row. What have you seen from him with his win streak? What are you seeing from him that made you say, this is a big time fight I need to take?
I think it's one of those fights that's kind of flies under the radar because Edwards kind of reminds me of myself. He was a guy who's not very braggadocious. Is not very boastful. Just stayed quiet under the radar, but he kept racking up wins. He kept beating up guys and doing it just skillfully. He definitely improved since the last time we fought. He went and worked on his wrestling and his grappling, and he's racked off 10 wins in a row since then. So this is a very, very dangerous, a very, very tough fight. I recognize that, and he knows that because here he is. He's the number one contender right now.
And that's why this is happening, because he's the number one contender. Because I'm thinking about Leon Edwards, and I got a lot of respect for him. He got caught by Nate Diaz in the last fight that he won. He got caught, he almost got KO'd, but he survived to his credit, and he was winning that fight in lopsided fashion before he ended up walking away with the decision victory. But I'm thinking about you too. You're 20-1 overall. You're undefeated in the UFC. You got 15 straight wins. Where do you feel you are at this point in time in your career, and what do you feel that is left for you to prove?
Well, for me, I think, and even when I got into the sport, I think it was for me to. I just wanted to be the best. I wanted to be great at it. I wanted to be successful in each and everything that I do, in every aspect and every phase of the game, and I have been. But at the same time, I have a family. And that's when we get into this sport. We want mom and dad to be retired and have a smooth life. I want my kids to not have to miss out on anything. So I want all those opportunities to be present. So right now we got to rack this check up. We got to run this check up, run the bag up, make sure that the money is there. But of course, I still have that competitive hunger, that drive. I still have that deep inside. I want to make sure that I go out and by the time I'm done with this sport, they look back and say, "Wow, that dude was special."
You win Saturday night, that's 16 straight victories. That'll tie UFC legend Anderson Silva all time. That'll tie his record for most consecutive wins in UFC history. I'm wondering, as you reflect on your career right now, and I'm getting back to Leon from this perspective, like you said, he's a very skilled fighter, but he's not quote unquote box office. At this moment in time, particularly considering some of the big time wins you've had, and the fact that your box office appeal has grown, and it's only elevated, particularly since your knockout of Masvidal as well. When you look at yourself right now, do you feel like you just need to fight the number one or the number two guys, or do you feel you need to be in there with big names who have an allure, who draw an audience to elevate your profile even more? I'm wondering how you think along those lines.
That's a good question. It's a little bit of both. For me, it's not. Of course, I want to give that next guy the chance. If you're the number one contender, you worked your whole career to get up to the top to challenge for the title. I want to be able to give you that chance, and let you know that it's not your time yet. So I do like that. I want to make sure that I'm knocking off these guys. Whoever is next up, I want to make sure I'm knocking those guys off. But I'm kind of in the point now that I've gone through the division, and I'm going through it twice.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do something that hasn't been done.
Mm.
When I talked about the Canelo fight last year, everyone, oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was serious. I was definitely very serious about that.
Well,
I want to do something that's never been done. And since that one didn't take place, I'm not going to the middleweight fight for the middleweight belt because Israel Adesanya is there.
mm,
But no one's ever skipped a weight class, went up to light heavyweight, and
mm.
got the job done.
Okay,
I'll look to do that.
real quick, Usman. Why wouldn't you fight Israeli Adesanya? Just so the audience would know. Why is that a fight you wouldn't want?
Because for me, it's bigger than just fighting. It's bigger than just the money. For me, when I growing up, we didn't have that example of a Nigerian MMA champion. Now we have two, so that means more to me, and not just two, but two different flavors. So that means more to me than anything else. That representation. So You know, that's why I'm
I
not
respect that. It's
interested
the
in that
brotherhood.
fight.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.